We recently found out that Marvel Studios' Moon Knight has broken a Marvel Studios record in terms of production. And this honestly, I think, is pretty important and pretty significant. And I think it tells you that going into this project, they knew exactly what they wanted to do. And the people behind the camera and working on the project behind the scenes were experts at executing a vision. So this news comes at us from the director of Moon Knight, who was talking about the production of the series, the lead up into it, how much time they had to work on the script, and of course refining everything, and then going into the shooting period. And he says that this project actually did something very special, where majority of what they wanted to capture and what they thought the series was going to be and how they framed the shots and everything, they did the first time around, thus making Marvel Studios' Moon Knight the first Marvel Studios project to spend reportedly less than 2 weeks doing reshoots, and these reshoots were minimum, thus setting a brand new record for the least amount of reshoots for anything Marvel Studios so far. Now again, I know people are going to try to twist this and be like, well, Daredevil didn't do reshoots, or hey, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Well, that's because those are TV series that were made by ABC and they have a structured way and they're not as complex, quite obviously. This was a Marvel Studios style production where they shot it like a film, just like everything else MCU, and it shows. So, you can't really compare them. But honestly, hearing this makes me wonder just how much did they actually know going into shooting this would be what they end up getting as the final take, right? Because many times you see when they're doing pickup shots, they're like, oh, we just kind of, we shot this, we put it together, it didn't work. And then we have to go back and reshuffle it around. It seems like, and from what we saw on the set photos and everything from the reshoots, they were more or less just doing the same thing. Like, there wasn't a whole lot of reshoots that to restructure a whole element of the story or anything. It literally just seemed to be quick pickup shots, which honestly is pretty crazy when you think about it, considering you've had Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness go back to reshoot almost an entire film reportedly. So this tells you just how set and, I guess set in their way of what they were going to do everybody working on Moon Knight was. That they didn't have to construct massive new sets or reconstruct them or anything. Basic pickup shots, which honestly is great to hear. Maybe more projects can be this smooth.